Greetings! My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved, and welcome back to Sunless Sea. Yep, I realized that I've gotten the Sunless Sea to Thief videos a bit out, the balance between those a bit out of whack. Comes from me not really planning things out at all, but that'll change, hopefully. Incidentally, in semi-related news, I'm only about a little over 3 days away from acquiring a hellworm in Fallen London to go with my Hesperian cider, or I forget how it's pronounced actually. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, last time we gave Elliot a heart made of heart metal, naturally. Now then, and we're completely out of long boxes at this point. Okay. Let's see, let's get acquainted with the smith, since we had to commission him to make the heart metal for the smith. Why the claimant can't deliver it, you don't know. Matter for weapons. The smithy is a long, low building that you missed on your first survey of the island. The blacksmith works, it proves, entirely in heart metal, though it is so hard and cruel that it wears his tools out quickly. Nothing like it for weaponry, he says. Does more damage than any ordinary steel, and a little bit of the shrapnel will give you trouble to the end of your days. And then. Wait, what do you mean that's all for now? I could have sworn I didn't have something away too. Too bad I can't get weapons out of it, but I guess maybe they'd be, I don't know, unethical. What is doing this anyway? So, oh, it just like must be out of there. Not much point to that. Okay. Now then. First of all, we swing by Khan's Glory in order to trade in these Dark Drop coffee beans. Then we swing by the Avid Horizon and Frostbound, of course. That was about saying. We could swing by Irem. That's where the Snow Child wants to go, but it's no longer urgent. We can delay that for a bit. And probably should, since who knows if there's any. Well, you'll see. Anyways, I'm not gonna bother making long-term plan because that's just a good way to frustrate myself, you know. Best laid plans of mice and men often go astray, although I'm more partial to rats. I swear there's something submerged there. There's definitely something there. Yeah, look at that. You're not slick. I can see you. What the fuck are you doing? Whatever. One day. Ooh, that reminds me. I also need to swing back around to Port Carnelian because I've got the Zonar, that's what it was called. And then I'll be one step closer to finally getting to finally retrofitting my ship to be able to become a submarine. Is retrofitting the right term? I don't know. Which is fortunately a transferable thing. An easily transferable thing, in that your ship will always be able to turn into a submarine even if you change ships. Presumably your engineers do that for you or something. Oh yeah, and I also need to return to London to get rid of the... well, you know. Offer a gift to the leper. Oh, and Gator's Mourn, of course. And Venderbite. And Whither. I've got a lot of stuff to do, suffice to say. Offer a gift to the leper. Blah, 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 blah. I've done this. I've seen this already. Here we go. Petition for access to the Nephrite Quarter. The Clan of the Leopard grants trade licenses to foreigners. A grand ceremony. The effusive official is today attended by 3 servants and a blue priest, each carrying a candle of a different color. He speaks a formula in Kaganian, in Greek, and in one of the languages of the Elder Continent. You are anointed with oils and presented with a pair of sharkskin gloves. The blue priest admits you to a slightly less debased echelon of the foreignness, and blesses you in the name of the deep blue heaven. After that, you start filling in forms. Actually. Alright, I now have access to the shops in the Khan's heart. Bully. Oh, speaking of which, I also need to swing by to deliver that prisoner's honey. Like I said, I got a lot to do. I always have a lot to do, don't I? That's what comes with exploring far and early. Which is, yeah, always something you want to be doing in this game. He who dares wins. Alright, prisoner's honey. Khan's heart is a darkly gleaming miracle of a city, but it's no paradise. Someone is looking for a paradise. Good fucking luck. Well, I can't give you that, but I can give you the next best thing. So, alright. Another round of networks? A peerless taste. Your Kaganian dupe knows the taste of honey now. They know what it's like to walk in dream palaces and rapture gardens. They'll never be free of you. That is just delightfully ominous. Alright, what else? What else? Diplomatic agent. I can do that. Well, maybe I'll try another opportunity. Yes. Go all the way back down. You're cunning. This is fucking risky. Well, bloody hell is this risky. Well, I guess I don't lose that much if I fail. I could chance it. What's my fails, anyways? 59. So this is like challenge of 200. Yeesh. Yeah, do I really need that level network? I mean, I can... Let's see, gather port report. More... Honestly, if I could just get... If I could just reduce all this suspicion, that'd be nice. Anyways, enter the Nephrite Quarter. Ah, yeah. Muter salt. Oh, right, I got that from the one thing. Let's see, this is where I can sell these green aquariums. Oh wow, I can sell Cytosec for 0 echoes. What a great deal. Let's see, I can buy these things which each increase hearts by 1 and another stat by 2, or hearts by 3 in this case, for 600. Not all that great. And I don't have the cash for it anyway, so, Alright, to Frostfound, and then Avid Horizon, Mount Palmerston, Whither, Venderbite, Gator's Mourn, then Fallen London. Yeah, I'll be lucky to get to half of those this video. Alright. Now then. Lead the sigil-ridden navigator to a certain dock pillar. Scraps of paper, stiff with northern frost, are stuffed into its cracks. Got the strategic information. There we go. A message is carved into the wood. If you wish to return to London, if you seek the forgiveness of the Empress, if you will sacrifice all to make amends, record your name and crime. Oh, I've been here. I've done this before. Recording my name and stuff. Wait, no, I didn't. That would be ridiculous. I remember doing it, but I couldn't. I didn't. At the time, I didn't even have a ship, so I couldn't have. I definitely never owned a yacht. Your navigator hunts through the slips of paper. They are a library of villains and villainy. Here are murders, betrayals, treasons, and perjuries. He stops, stares at one, pulls it free. This is mine, he says. I wrote this. It is a confession. Beneath, in more recent and less careful letters, he has added a note. You did not answer. If I cannot be forgiven, then I will forget. The Chapel of Lights will help me, for a price. He laughs wildly. Twice! I paid them twice! Once to take my memories, and once to guide me back to them! Two crewmen help you drag him back to your ship. Alrighty then. Whoa. I feel slightly lightheaded after that. Captain, may I speak with you? In private? His voice is dull. His sigil throbs, red as embers in the nappy gloom. His forgotten crime. He hands you his confession, retrieved from Void's approach. Please, read. The navigator's confession. A square of paper, folded into quarters to make a booklet. Read the first page. To whom it may concern, I hereby record my full and honest confession in the hopes of absolution in her enduring majesty's service. In May, my brother Richard and I took service on the Bonnie Swan. He as boatswain, I as navigator. The captain, Swinburne, was a good man, but ambitious. When we reached King Edward's castle, our supplies were low, but we pressed on in hope of finding land. There was none. Yep. There's nothing. That's far to the southeast. There is nothing more south nor further east. Well, that's not entirely true. But there's nothing to be found. Our stores nearly depleted, we turned back, and here I committed the first of my crimes. I mistook my readings and set a bad course. For days we steamed northwest, not west, into the empty dark. Our supplies ran out, and still no sign of port. Hunger set in, and terror, and what I pray was madness. Ravening, desperate, raving. Sounds like a great time. We agreed to draw lots, with the loser giving up life and flesh so the others could go on. The first of us to draw the short straw was the captain. The second was my brother. What? That captain was a fool. The captain is always exempt from that sort of straw drawing, or most straw drawing, in fact. My dear, solemn, solid Richard. There were more after. 7 times we drew. An auspicious number, to be sure, especially when it comes to this. 7 of our number went into the pot. 7 is the number, and not a one of them quietly. Those of us who made it back to port swore never to speak of our crime, but one of us, someone with a keener conscience than mine, confessed. I fled the noose to Z again. I regret it all. I will do anything. Please. I didn't know that was a crime. Yeah. You'd think they'd be more understanding of this, given the way the Z is, but I guess this was early in the days of the Nath. Or at least this London being in the Nath, I suppose. He scribbled his later note, when the Admiralty failed to select him for absolution through service. You did not answer. If I cannot be forgiven, then I will forget. The Chapel of Lights will help me. For a price. His eyes meet yours when you look up from the page. They are dull as old iron. I am done, you magnificent bastard. I am done. I have one last thing to ask of you. His last request. The truth has broken him. Well, I always say, that which can be destroyed by the truth should be. But anyways, he buries his face in his hands. Even if I could remember, I would not want to. But it is only a matter of time until this. He runs a finger over his sigil. Takes something I can't do without. Maybe I will forget how to breathe. Or which way is north. Perhaps I will strand us all at sea again, and it'll be oaths of silence and straws in the dark. Be rid of me, you magnificent bastard. Put me ashore somewhere I can be forgotten. The sigil-ridden navigator wishes to retire. Speak with him to learn where he might find peace. Let's see. This way he would embark. Leave me on Codex, where my silence won't be questioned. Or the Empire of Hands, where no one will care. Or suggest another option. It would be a release for him, of a sort, and it has a certain sanguine poetry. Need exactly as much unaccountably package as I have. Well then, why not? Your stomach growls. After you describe a rite that you could conduct at King Eater's castle. Afterwards, he would forget his pain. He would even forget that he forgot. The part of him that suffers will be gone, and whatever remains will serve you. He shudders. It is not forgiveness, he whispers, but perhaps it is justice. Well, I suppose it's better than a slow grinding away of everything that he is. At least this way, something of him will remain. And if nothing else, it'll be quick. Not that quick, however, because King Eater Castle is way over here. I almost could not be farther away from it, and in fact, where I am currently going is as far away from it as you could get, so it'll be a bit. But still, we have a heading now. I don't see it really. Yeah, of course, I imagine, really though, the actual cannibalism itself probably isn't really that big of a deal. But it's probably more the fact that they had to brutally kill the people to eat them. That's the issue. If they had just, eaten their corpses after they died naturally at sea, it would still be horrifying. But not to the degree that he would feel the need to erase everything that he is just to forget. Probably, anyways. Also, he probably wouldn't have had to escape the noose, because, I mean, cannibalism probably is a crime, or at least, at the very least, was a crime, but hopefully not execution worthy. That would just be barbaric. Is it just me, or is this sound coming from my right ear for some reason? Hang on. Wait a minute. I know how to fix this. It's very simple. I just turn my headphones around. I mean, these are... Not like I rely on them for microphone or anything. Let's see. Oh, it's right there. The Z-Bat. Bats is lucky, a gap-toothed stoker of hers. All agree. Leathery, but lucky. Does feel a bit weird to have it reversed, but I'm sure I'll get used to that. Heck, for all I know, I mean, this is actually the way they're supposed to be. Hard to tell, either way. And do I have the space for this? Uh-oh. Damn it! Oh, whatever. There we go. Oh, yeah. I've got plenty of supplies. Let's gather... Oh, yeah. Outlandish artifacts. That's right. Not unprovenanced artifacts like those pagans in fallen London have to deal with. No. Proper outlandish artifacts. I really don't like that they changed the name. But even more so... I dislike the change in description even more so. I mean, the original was perfect, was great. It was just a sort of parody of the whole "it belongs to the museum" thing about how, you know, yeah, with all our given how much of the stuff in the museum is just artifacts lifted from still existing cultures or the cultural heritage of places. Personally, I don't have a problem with that actually, but I'm sort of probably preserving it better anyways. But you know, sort of a lampooning of that whole thing. The new one has none of the subtlety of the original. Anyways, let's first of all visit her. Since we got these human souls. A hesitant request. Do you happen to have a case of souls for me? No, I'm not gonna eat them. You don't need souls, usually. I'm not clear how that story got around. Probably because of the usually part. I told you that I miss London. I miss hell. I'd like a keepsake. And all souls are ours, you know, by right. No. No, I don't know. But I don't think so. But here, have these. Why not? Ooh. Sold for a secret. Certainly a good trade. Watchful and clinking. The Deviless lifts the lid of the crate. The light from the souls within illuminates her face. She stares at them for a long moment, and then tears begin to roll silently down her face. Thank you, she says. I've missed them so. One of her tears lands on the wood of the crate, which begins to smoke. Let me tell you something very special. She whispers it in your ear. Her breath smells like hot stone. But you should go now. Thank you. Come back soon. Alrighty then. What did I need from Mount Palmerston again? Oh, I think it was just that, actually. Probably. Oh, you know what? I've got plenty of supplies. Let's risk it. Pick them in the ruins. Perhaps the villagers left valuables behind. You could pick over their remains to see what you find. You ghoul. That's it. I gained. Nah. Not worth it. One wall of a barn still stands. Someone has gouged words into it, in one of the lesser alphabets of hell. An account of a dream of the usurper's son, of its geared teeth sunk deep into the roots of time, of its servants in robes of gold and amber, of its beauty and its lies. Alright, never mind, that was worth it. And I forgot about this lady. Well, I wouldn't have had enough money for this Temple of London anyway, so... Meh. Alright. Now... I have to do that carefully so that I don't alert the caustic corsair. Those guys are fairly vicious. Damn it. Thought I could get away with that. Well, I guess I did. Just checking to make sure I didn't forget anything. Again. But no, we're actually making really good time. Without forgetting anything, as far as I can tell. To the Cave of Answers, I think it was called. Where they seal away all the answers they're not allowed to give. I don't know. Seems as likely as anything. Oh, hey. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Search for the Zyron's tongue. Who would look for an answer in Whither? But there's an answer hidden here, you know it. There, in the dark. Now that you know how to search, it doesn't take long to find the way. Away from the misty urns and waspish acolytes, a trapdoor hidden behind a crate in an unused room leads you down into the house's depths. Dust and brine mingle on the floor in this forgotten labyrinth. No one has come this way in a long time. Shortly the path splits into three. Hang on a second. Basement 1. One of 3, perhaps. If I were... Hang on a second. So, left it is then, surely. As the sign said, indeed. You proceed down the left-hand corridor confidently. You almost miss it, but another hidden door leads you further down into another tunnel. The air here is more dry, the walls more smooth. This pass ends with a fountain, empty. It literally have no echoes to give as well, but fortunately it doesn't need it doesn't need echoes. It needs wine. Give wine to the fountain, sate its thirst. As the sign said, uncorking a bottle, you upend it into a dry, dusty maw of the fountain's basin. Tiny wheels turn and a new path opens, leading further down. It occurs to you that water may have worked just as well, but you decide against further tests. Indeed. The air is choked with dry, parching dust. Now, photo ends with a mural of thunderclouds and stalactites. Turn back, there's nothing more to be done here. Huh. Damn. What do I do? Wait a minute. It's obviously like the two blanks apostrophe s. That's I need to like someone's eye, and I only know of one person who's got a 5-letter name that starts with STO. Storm. Maybe I've got to get Storm's attention then. Maybe? I don't know. And I know for a fact, due to, having played this game before, that in Whither, there is a random event that can get you Storm's attention. So all I've got to do is just fish for that random event. Alrighty then. Be back in a bit once I get it. Or once I find something else interesting. Whoa! Well, that was quick! First one I did! You fall into a reverie as you wander the shore. There are words in the wind. A story of sorts. Of a gate in the north. Of a pale light that began there. Of a drowned light that will end there. Of a high wilderness that other ships may sail. You lift your eyes. On the wall of the saltworks, someone has scrawled, "Is there a sea more sunless?" Perhaps. But perhaps not. Right. Simon's tongue. Alright. Turn left. Give it wine again. Good thing I brought so much. Smash the mural. Enough of these games. You've got a Zyron to save. Or save, perhaps. Destruction. Bah! You can barely breathe in the suffocating dryness. Damn these witherns and their endless riddles. You deliver your boot directly into the mural's center, and it crumbles like sand, revealing another trapdoor hidden beyond. In the back of your mind, you feel something nod in approval. Yeah. Storm is not the most, subtle of gods. Alright. The doorway here, small and unlocked. Time to claim your prize. A wealth of knowledge. Beyond is some manner of withering trophy room. Irrefutable answers kept locked away where they can't disturb the endless cycle of questions. A tongue in a jar sits among them. Its flesh gray and decayed. You take what you can. Give nothing back. As much as will not be missed. Quickly, it's hard to breathe. Because of all the mist. Alright, a dead tongue. Now I just need that Sunless fruit and those souls. The souls naturally feel the hardest part, because it needs brilliant souls, which are not the easiest to obtain. Impossible, nearly impossible to obtain, in fact, in vanilla Sunless Sea. I believe there's only like one, well technically like 3 or 4 ways to get it, but effectively just one. And it requires you, firstly, to have that working relationship with the Blind Bruiser, and secondly, to piss him off by cheating him. And fortunately, with mods, there is another way. Alright, now to go to Vendor Bite and to, again, start fishing for something way too high. Fishing for random events. Plucky tramp femur. Okay. I don't know why I need to know that it had a real pluck to it, but okay then. Is it just me, or am I losing less fuel and supplies than I used to? That might be a bug. I'll have to look into that. Not that I'm complaining. Well, I am a little. If you get the advantage, listen here. I could trade them a strange catch for a small fee and supplies. Alright then. Ooh, do I have anything more for the first curator? No. Still got 5 more things to go. Alright then. I've already gotten the easy ones. Wow. What? Let's see. Ooh, I could do this one thing. Yeah, but first. Yeah, since I'm about to restock on supplies. But first, we fish. Right. Soothing Cooper Long Box. That's pretty good. But not what I'm looking for. You wander the echoing streets, alone. From time to time, the sensation of being watched comes upon you. But each time when you halt, you hear no other's footsteps. Nothing eventful, only eerie. But when you return to the quayside, someone has left an odd, bulky box for you. There's no bill of lading, but the name of your ship is attached to a tag. Alright. Pretty good, but again, not what I'm looking for. So, we continue fishing. Well, we start fishing, actually. Alright. And another long box. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm a little complaining, but these will be useful. Oh, shit. Right? Come on. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. This is different. Aha! Here we go, a certain serpent image. Here, a sailor shouts. There's something nestled in the mossy crook of a grey-leafed tree. A wooden serpent, lacquered with black, red, and yellow. Its eyes are garnet flakes. That'd fetch a good price at the bazaar, the sailor observes. But it has a cursey look, points out another. The genial Venetian has a use for it. I say, he remarks, this is just what I need. Mind if I hang on to it? Right ahead. Just what he needs. Men rule the world outside mirrors, mostly, he tells you. More or less. Oh, right. And the Finger Kings rule the world inside them. Again, more or less. A long time ago, some rather careless people made these things to imprison Finger Kings. I'm not so careless. I can use it to enact my revenge on the king that took my hand. He is gloating. He actually strokes his mustache with his hook. He retires to his cabin to investigate the serpent image, but emerges a day later disappointed. Different geometries, he explains obscurely. Do you mind if we pop by the Khanate? I can find someone there to help me work this one out. Alrighty then. Really good. Probably have to anyways, consider for this last tour thing. Like, ho, Captain! I have 1 sad and bandaged souls here. They're choosing their final fate. Will you take them on one last diversionary tour? Or maybe a longish trip. Make sure you have enough supplies. Alright, this place 12 supplies, there's 12 to be honest. You're not exactly helping me make sure I have enough supplies. But oh well. 4-ish supplies should be more than enough that I need to get back to get to Gatorsmorn and then London. Alright, this one is quite profitable if you can keep them all alive. They'd like to go off to the Corsair's Forest. Well, that's lucky. Gatorsmorn and the Corsair Forest first, and 2 other destinations after that. Bring them all back, and I'll remunerate you lavishly. The operator leans in and whispers, honestly, I don't mind if you bring back a different instead entirely. Bandages are very forgiving. But a full dozen. Please. Alrighty then. A weird thing to say to me, but alright. Alright then. Time to go. Gatorsmorn, then. Like we were already going to. And swing by Hunter's Keep first, I suppose, since it's along the way. And I need to do something there. I just don't remember what. What are you guys up to? Let's see. Ah, yes, here we are. I need a Clayman and a Z story, both of which I can get. Well, I don't know about the Clayman. Let's see, both of which I can't. Oh, I can get, but the Z story is easy enough. Just for recent news, do that and all that. But the Clayman, that'll take a bit of my way. Damn it! I now slightly regret turning them in already. Let's see. Oh yeah, bit of supplies. And a bit of iron. And a bit of terror, of course, too. Alright then. I can't do anything else there yet. Once I've got the Clayman and a Z story. It's weird how in a few Z stories I'm getting, considering I'm at Z. Aww. You know, if anyone would be getting loads of Z stories, you'd think it would be me, but apparently not. Ooh. Crack pirate steam pennants. What does that even mean? Are they smuggling drugs? Are they a crack team? Are they on crack? All of the above? I don't know. You'd think him being covered by that would mean that he was illuminated, just like with the Frau lamp, but apparently not. I mean, what if flares count? Why doesn't that count? Whatever. Hopefully I'll have better loot than a regular steam penance. Nope. Alrighty then. I guess he was on his way from Gator's Moor, not to it, given how little was in his hold. Either that or he's just a rubbish pirate. That's it. Tomb colonists in Gator's Moor. Today we're to visit a pirate's nest. I look forward to their scars. I hope the captain will keep them safe from us. It's been a while since I killed pirates. Oh, I can let them out on their own, or send crew to watch them. Both seem pretty chancy. Well then, I guess we'll let them out on their own. Why not? Oh, they were fine. The colonists return, chattering excitedly of a brawl of the errant limpet. One of them is comparing ears. It's not immediately clear who the ears belong to. Best get your tourists on board sharpish. Indeed. Alright, I have to do some stuff over at the Lounge of Longing. Let's see. Load them up with mushroom wine, I suppose. Nah. Lounge along can wait. It seems more like a long-term thing. Alright, here we go. A gleaming marauder is assembling an immense horde of drowning pearls. Oh good, I was afraid it would be a random event. That his teeth are gold, his rings wink with skintlak. A locked box sits beside him, containing delicacies retrieved from the Wispways. Oh yeah, drowning pearl for 2 Sunless fruits. Damn good trade. Another pebble for the mountain. He is ambitious and plans to marry a princess of the leopard clan. How many pearls would be an appropriate offer, do you think? 10,000? 100? Fathers can be prickly. Take a pair of Sunless fruit from his trove, their flesh plump and glistening. Alrighty then. That's that. Now just the... yeah. That's unfortunate. But yeah. Now, I just need to swing by Savior's Rocks and get the Brilliant Souls, and then back to Khan's Shadow. Oh yeah! Star Wars, baby! Wow. I'm astonished. I've actually completed everything I intended to do with this episode. I just need to swing by London and finish this video off. And actually the I wanted to end it out off. It's the Blind Bruiser again. Alrighty then. And a cool 1,000 echoes. I could select a package from Gator's Moor, but why do that when I can instead sail off to Savior's Rocks and get a different package identical to it for much cheaper. In fact, you can use the rest of, and I can use a bit of the rest of the money to instead go for get a second one for the Zyren. Let's see, I could give him another Judgment's Egg, but one is probably fine. Let's see. Tell tales of far land. There's something you saw far across the Black Ocean. Share it. Your child's eyes grow round as pennies. They store up the memories as dream fuel. Much later, you find the scene you described, scrawled on a fool's-cap sheet by a childish hand. Nice. Ooh. I want to go away to sea. Your child wants to sign on with a ship. Already? But time passes quickly, and most quickly on the Interzee. How many years have you been at Z? Don't ask. Time operates slyly out in the dark. Well, it's currently 1888. What's the start date of this game? Oh, 1888. So, according to my logbook, not even a year has passed, but okay, whatever. I can forbid it or permit it. A family tradition, if your child survives. Many sailors don't. You of all people know that. This is how you gain a scion, allowing your next captain to choose 2 legacies. Yeah, long story. I'll get to that eventually. All is well. For now. New Year's Day, 1890... What? Oh, what? I guess this is the future or something. Quartermaster's assistant of legal age. Signed on recommendation of legal guardian. Give equal treatment. Alright. You have a scion. When you die, the next generation may take up the torch. In the meantime, they will still live at home. Probably. Ah, yes, here we go. Pinkstone. It's been... we're in a hole in my pocket for a while. Alright. Sign, sign, sign. Here's a receipt. Here's a discretion contract. Here's a penalty contract. Your vision is blurred by the end of it all. The cart rumbles off into the coiling fog. Here's your reward. A cool 2,000 echoes. Hell yeah. Alrighty then. New recruit. No one interesting. Just more crew. Might as well, I guess. No, wait, that was pointless. I want to... Damn it, I forgot. No, I didn't forget. I was thinking, like, I forgot to... I was gonna, like, send some 5 crew members off to Gators Morn. Then I remembered, oh yeah, I didn't do that because when I got to Gators Morn, I didn't have all 10 guys. Bit of an issue. Ah. A hissed breath. Ah, yes. I'm especially glad you brought this to me rather than you-know-who. Wait, I've already read this. So let's go directly to my friend of the palace instead. Alright. Plus, gain 1 time supremacy, London. That, well, it isn't important. At the moment. And nothing. It's only got, like... It's only got a chance of actually doing anything. I don't even know what chance it is. Let's see. Mount Palmerston. Wish you had told me this before. Alright. You know what? I could definitely get a new ship, like the Corvette, perhaps. But I really want a ship with an aft slot in it. On the other hand, this one does have a forward slot, which would greatly increase my damage output. Having, 2 weapons and all that. I always thought that more ships should have an aft slot, especially something like this, the Corvette with the very whole thing. But apparently my ship has a 0 holding capacity. I've never been able to manage to mod the ships in that way. Though I could mod my save file. You know what? I might just do that. That'd make this whole worth. That'd make this worth the 3,000 echoes. I don't. Hang on. I have anything else to sell because I don't want to actually use all of my cash. Oh yeah, casket of sapphires. I got loads of sapphires. Do I even really need these sapphires for anything important? Let me see. Yeah, I think I need like 2 of them for something. I could sell the rest though. If I need more, I can get more. Simple as. Alrighty then. Time to finally upgrade the ship. And upgrade we shall. Prepare to watch magic happen. Give the ship a name. Well, of course. What else can I name it? Bodie McBoatface, of course. Wait, I think the B has to be. This B has to be capitalized. There we go. Bodie McBoatface. All right then. Worsted class Corvette. Now then, let me just quit to the title screen and did it work? Booyah, bitches! Oh, hang on, I gotta test it first. Okay. Now then, question it. The question of the hour is, did it work? That it fucking did. Oh yeah! Star Wars, baby! Alright. I also wanted a good forward weapon. I'm fairly certain I can get a pretty good one from this guy's storyline. What do I have to do for his anyways? East of all. In the east. Right. I'm going east anyways pretty soon. Ooh, I forgot. Port reports. You know, I sometimes wonder whether that place was a good idea. I didn't say that. Grand Geode. The Grand... Yes. Of course. But we're generally quite well informed on that topic. But since you're here, perhaps you might as well let us know what your own impressions were. The Admiralty official takes notes scrupulously, with an expression of mild terror, like a novice vivisector wincing with a scalpel. The rest of the office studiously busy themselves with other tasks. Alrighty then, there we go. Huh. Okay, this is proof that that bug is a consistent thing, and not just on that one ship. Which is probably fair enough. It was going to another ship would technically be a downgrade in some ways. Well, whatever. And might as well rest. Get rid of that menace, and get restful nights, and reduce terror to near nothing. Alright. Oh, and to commemorate me finally getting an upgrade, I might as well finally get a tattoo. Now, cure up to 24 points of terror, that's not going to be, kind of be slightly wasted, but well. I'd say mirrors or pages. Mirrors or pages. Well, mirrors is slower, so mirrors it is then. The unflinching eye. You've seen such sights. Also, the watchful stat, which was sort of analogous to mirrors in Fallen London, was definitely my main stat. As much as you can have a main stat in that game. And now I've got 2 tattoos. The gold needle pricks. Lily Clathermont hums. At the end of the process, the tattoo's gaze is so expressive, you almost expect it to blink. You're almost hesitant to look at your own arm in the eye. Wait, hang on. I want to make certain that... Okay, good. Just make sure that... Oh, just make certain that that didn't accidentally overwrite the old thing. Alright. Well, that was a pretty... That was a pretty good... it was a pretty good time. I mean, I had a lot to do, but I set reasonable goals, and I actually managed to achieve all of them. Pretty much. More than even I expected. Next time I'll probably finally actually use some of these secrets, honestly. I've been hoarding them way too long. It's hard to know what to spend them on, but goddamn, I have to spend them on something. Anyways. And then I'll, Zale East. First to swing by, like, Khanate maybe, or maybe Polydream. Oh, wait, no, I should swing by Port Carnelian, then Polydream, and figure out what's in this gap. And then further east, and then down, and then up. Or something like that. Maybe I'll go that way and then to Polydream, but no, that's probably less efficient. Yeah, definitely. Whatever. I'll do something. I'll definitely do something. That's all that can be said for a guarantee. But yeah, now with this Avid Suppressor, you'll see some serious shit. In fact, probably shouldn't have bought this much supplies, because previously it was a good ratio with fuel, and you'd think I would be using up more supplies now, but with the Avid Suppressor, I'll be doubling my fuel costs. But in exchange, I'll be, well, only increasing my speed by like 75%, but it's still a pretty good trade, frankly. Considering the massive savings I'll be getting on supplies and terror, supplies being more expensive than fuel. And not to mention the how much easier it'll be to, run rings around Z-beasts, especially Lorn flukes, which I really need to hunt one of, without damaging my own ship. But anyways, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. What do I need for this guy? Anyways. Alright, he needs to find help in the Khanate to enact his revenge. Oh, another reason to swing by the Khanate. What kind of help? Invite him to dinner and ask him about it. Foolish help. London isn't the first city that's been brought down here. The Kurganians came down on the last one. Their ancestors, I mean. They fell into the service of the kings behind mirrors. The sensible ones thought better of it, and made a sensible exit to found the new Khanate on the Salt Steppes. Nothing remains of the others. A lesson in the dangers of meddling with finger kings. As is this. He taps his hook. Well, not exactly. Nothing remains of the others, yes. But that's not because of the Finger Kings. That's because of the Bazaar. And, in a way, because of London. But meddling will out. It always does. Some of the Kikanians are still silly enough to preserve the arts of their ancestors. It's the silly ones I hope to find. Alrighty then. Well, next time, again, we'll do stuff. I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. So long, suckers.